Hey guys, Cooper here. Today, I'm showing you how to get into the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. First off, I'd recommend going to whatever your local Warhammer store is. There's typically one in every major city in the US, and if you tell them that you're interested in Warhammer and just looking to start out, they will give you one free model to paint right there for free, no charges whatsoever. Warhammer is split up into a ton of different armies, which are all different lore-wise and appearance-wise. So once you've picked the one that you do want to play, I would recommend buying a Combat Patrol first. These are basically like starter sets and come at a discounted price and contain a ton of different miniatures. For new players, the armies I recommend would be the Legio Custodes, because since in lore they're super elite, you only need around 20 of them for a full-sized army. And the Space Marines, because since they're the poster boys of 40k, most of their models are always in stock and they have a wide range of different models to choose from. If neither of those factions sounded enticing to you, I would recommend going and checking out my Every 40k Faction Explained in 7 Minutes video and the Warhammer Every Army in 20 Minutes video. And they're a really good channel to watch either way because they always drop really informative and entertaining content. Once you have a faction picked out and want to go deeper into their lore, I'd recommend checking out the YouTube channel WARHAMMER. He explains stuff really succinctly and well for new players especially, and he's probably my favorite lore channel. But you should know that there are thousands of others out there in case you don't like his style of content. Once you have your chosen models assembled and painted, you'll obviously want to play with them. That's where the core rulebook comes in. It contains everything you need to know to play the game of 40k. 40k is released in editions, with a new edition coming out around every 2 to 3 years. Right now we're in 10th edition, so make sure to get that specific codex. In addition to this, each army has their own codex, so you'll want to get a codex specific to whatever army you've decided to play. If you decide you like reading about the lore, especially from the codex, more than you like watching it online, then I'd recommend reading some of the Warhammer 40,000 books. There are thousands of these, but the ones I'd recommend most would be the Horus Heresy series, which is basically a prequel to the entire setting, and The Infinite and the Divine, a comedy book written by Robert Rath. Painting your models should be fairly simple. You just need some good paintbrushes, Citadel paints, which are the paints sold specifically by Games Workshop, the company that creates Warhammer 40,000, and primer of some sort, which I'm showing on screen right now. You'll need to put the primer on first to make sure that your paint dries in nice thick coats. This is around the size of a full 1k points army in Warhammer. Obviously you can go much, much bigger than this, but this is my army so far, and it's around a decent size. Always remember that you can paint your models whatever colors you want, not just the ones you see online or in the codex. Creativity is key in the hobby of 40k. And last but not least, before doing anything else, I'd recommend going and watching this animation right here. It's super cool and I'll link it down in the description. And chances are, if you really like it, you'll love 40k. Peace.